Alrighty, what is going on, everyone? Hello and welcome. I'm Darkside Phil, and welcome to my first of two streams for today. Today is Wednesday, June 12th, 2019. E3 is in full swing right now, although E3 technically is over. And what I mean by that is everything that was going to happen at E3 has happened at E3 pretty much. There's still some panels, there's still some presentations and things, and of course people at the show are actually seeing this stuff on the floor. However, all the press conferences are done, and everything that you wanted to know, you know, alright? Or maybe you don't. And that's the reason why I'm doing this special stream today. Apologies, the stream is later than my usual stream, but a couple reasons. Number one, I needed some time to prepare. I actually went through a ridiculous amount of information to get stuff together for this special broadcast today. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I knew that I wasn't going to have enough to fill 4 to 5 hours, with a podcast like this. So what we're going to be doing is roughly 2 to 3 hours. I'm aiming for 2, but really what's going to happen is dependent on your reactions to the stuff that I'm talking about today. Could lengthen the show. And as you guys know, when people contribute and everything during my streams, I give shout-outs. So there could be contributions that spur other discussions and the like. But from the amount of stuff that I have to talk about today, I think we're going to go about 2 hours, all right? So what are we going to be talking about? All right, I'll tell you exactly what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to cover EA, which I did not talk about yet at all. We're going to talk about the EA digital event. We're going to talk about the Nintendo Direct that was yesterday, so we're going to cover both of those. And I'm going to talk a little bit about Call of Duty Modern Warfare, since those are the major things that I kind of missed out on. Those weren't during major press conferences. Okay, so I want to cover those. Then I'm going to do my personal countdown of best, worst, and meh of E3 2019. And what I mean by that is the things I absolutely liked, the things I was kind of like on the fence about and might be good, but I'm very skeptical about, and the things that I absolutely disliked about E3 2019. All right. What's funny is it seems like this E3, many people are more in the realm of negative than positive. Most people are saying this E3 was kind of disappointing, was nowhere near as good as what they were expecting or what previous E3s had done. So we'll see. We will see, if you agree with me or not in my personal countdown of the best, worst, and the meh of E3 2019. Okay? And then I have a huge cumulative listing of game releases for the rest of 2019 as well for the first, 4 or 5 months of 2020. Now that E3, has happened and we know all the new release dates, I'm finally able to populate my gaming calendar, which is great because there's actually a ton of games coming out in a short period of time soon, which is crazy. I didn't expect this. And there's also big gaps in the calendar that are like, what happened here? Are any games even coming out? So we're going to talk about all this. All right, it's going to be pretty good show. I really feel that today will be a entertaining show for all. If you watched my previous E3 coverage so far this year of the 4 major press conferences, you're going to get some of that in the show, but not all of it. I'm not really touching upon that stuff. So I would strongly recommend, if you did not see those conference recaps and you want in-depth either about Microsoft, Bethesda, Ubisoft, or Square Enix, that you go watch those on YouTube already. They're already on DSPGaming. But if you're looking for the rundown, the cumulative rundown of everything, that's what this show is going to be. Okay? Now, I will be giving shout-outs for cheers, subs, and tips during the show. I know that for my previous recaps, I did not do that, but I am doing that today. So if you want to, make a comment about something that I'm talking about at that moment, go right ahead. If you contribute, I will give you a shout-out. All right? I am going to do that. Also, at the end of the show, I'm assuming there's going to be questions, comments, etc. So, at the very end of the tail end of the show, we may do some Q&A, and again, some shout-outs for contributions and the like, all right? So, we're going to start. My goal here is to hopefully start the show by 1 p.m. Pacific time and have it run, see how long we go here. Like I said, I'm assuming 2 hours, but it may go longer dependent on how much I have to say and, again, your comments and your input, all right? And then I'm going to immediately upload the show to DSPGaming following the conclusion, okay? Tonight, I am doing some gameplay. It's not that there's no gameplay today. I'm doing more Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations tonight, 2 hours. Later tonight, starting around 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, that's starting up the first segment of the Case 5, the final court case of the game. So I hope that you will be here for that tonight if you've been digging the Phoenix Wright stuff, okay? Tomorrow, I'm off. Tomorrow is my day off from streaming for the week, all right? I got lots of errands and things I got to run, IRL stuff, right? But then I'll be back on Friday with the return of Final Fantasy IX. For those who've been digging that playthrough, it returns on Friday. And Friday night, I'll be doing a stream of Mortal Kombat 11 multiplayer gameplay, okay? That should be a lot of fun. And it's going to be a mix of, Sonya, who I played with last week, combined with probably maybe some more Sub-Zero or Garrus. We'll see what I feel like. But yeah, it's going to be more MK11. Saturday, I'm going to be checking out The Division 2, which is getting a free trial starting this Friday. Actually, I take that back, starting tomorrow. So I'll be playing The Division 2 on my main gameplay stream on Saturday. I may have some co-op partners with me. I know that Kekken said he was interested, possibly. So we may have a co-op team jumping in and doing some gameplay of that to see what the hell The Division 2 is, since I never played a Division game before. It's a good opportunity for me to get some exposure. All right. Saturday night, we're going to be swinging back into some of the chill gameplay. So MLB The Show 19 will be Saturday night stream. On Sunday, we'll return back to Final Fantasy IX for the main gameplay stream. Sunday night, I'll be doing Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Then on Monday, I'll be trying out the Borderlands 2 free-to-play DLC. I believe it's called the Siren and the something. I don't know. It's a final DLC that's supposed to bridge Borderlands 2 and 3. It was released completely for free this week at E3 during this time period when also the Borderlands Handsome Collection is free for PS Plus subscribers, which I am one. So I downloaded the collection, and I'm going to be playing this DLC. I've heard it's 3 to 4 hours long. So I'm going to be doing that as Monday's main stream. Okay, and then Monday night will be my weekly Minecraft chill stream. Okay, on Tuesday, it's the release of the first downloadable character, an expansion character for Mortal Kombat 11, Shang Tsung. And if I can afford it, which I don't know, we're going to see what happens. If I can afford it, I'm probably going to end up getting the season pass for Mortal Kombat 11, and I'm going to be getting him. And so my goal would be to try him out in story mode, trials, tutorial, etc., and then do online play with him. So it'll be a whole session of Shang Tsung on Tuesday. And then Tuesday night will be my weekly chill stream of Black Ops 4 Blackout Battle Royal. And then on Wednesday, we'll see, we'll play it by ear, but more than likely more Final Fantasy IX, followed by Phoenix Wright. So that's the rough schedule for the entirety of the next week. I mean, I just covered everything for an entire freaking week. It's kind of laid out nicely. There's good variety in there with Final Fantasy IX for those who are loving that playthrough, chill gaming for those who like the chill streams, and some fun new stuff with both Division 2 and Borderlands 2 DLC because they're now free because of E3 week. All right? So it should be a great week coming up, and I hope that you guys, will enjoy. Okay? Fair enough? Alrighty then. Okay, guys. So here's the deal. I want to say thanks to everyone who's been so supportive recently. Rather than do a ginormous and long plugs segment during the pre-stream here, I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to say is thanks. You guys know you can pledge to my Patreon. You can buy something from my Teespring store. You can cheer, sub, and tip during the streams. You know all about that. If you cheer, sub, or tip, I'm going to give you a shout-out during today's stream. Unlike the other E3 streams, I will, interrupt the streams for shout-outs. That's fine. Stream stats leaderboard in effect. All right, so top cheerer, top tipper will go up there and get credit. In addition, we did hit the sub goal for this month, even though we have dipped below the 550 sub goal. We did hit it, so the Viewer's Choice event is going to happen, and I'm probably going to set that up sometime this weekend, so you guys can start nominating and voting on games for the Viewer's Choice playthrough that will take place more than likely this summer once things slow down with new releases, which, if you might be like, what are you talking about, new releases in the summer? Yeah, just wait. Wait till when I get into the meat of this podcast, guys. There's a lot of new games coming out during July. In particular, July is packed with new stuff. I can't believe how many new games are coming out in July this year. There's almost never any. And this year, it's every week there's a big, major release. So it's going to be a fun summer, I think. Okay? But yeah, all that's coming. Now, ladies and gentlemen, being very matter-of-fact, being very honest with all of you. Right now, I'm in the worst financial position I've ever been in my entire life. This is not an exaggeration. This is not me, saying this, without being truthful, I am like really bad right now. In fact, I'm not kidding. I'm overdrafted again on my bank account. I overdrafted a week ago. You guys stepped up. You were very supportive over the last week with tips. Well, guess what? I overdrafted again, and I know for a fact I have 2 big major payments that I need to make tomorrow, and then before another one, I think on the 15th, before I ever get paid. So this sucks, and it's just reality for me. So if you are going to contribute today, everything is appreciated. And by the way, I should say this up front. Your contributions are much appreciated, but not required. I'm happy that you guys just come out and hang out with me on a daily basis, no matter what I'm doing, whether it's a E3 coverage like I do every year, whether it's gameplay streams, whatever it may be. I'm just happy to be able to share the time and experience with you no matter what. All right? But if you can contribute today, I would ask, if you absolutely can, please tip me. I need the support with tips right now. Okay? I do. Like, I am screwed until the weekend when I get paid by Twitch, and the more I get overdrawn, the worse it gets, the more money I'm going to owe and with fees and everything. So if you could help me out with tips, I would greatly appreciate it. There's 2 different ways that you could tip me. If you look below the stream, there's a tips jar button you could click on. Or you can type !tip into the stream chat. Either way, you'll get to my PayPal tips page, all right? You can either leave a message if you want, or you could just choose to be anonymous and hide your identity if you're afraid of people might troll you on the internet for supporting me. I apologize that people do that, but if you're just anonymous, no one can find out your information. You don't need a PayPal account to tip me. You can just use a debit or credit card, all right? If you have absolutely enjoyed the E3 coverage I've done this year, you found it useful, if you like the daily gameplay streams, if you want to see me be able to get out of this tough spot and be able to continue what I do and love to do for a living, please consider tipping me today, okay? Fair enough? And that's all I'm going to mention about it for this stream. All right? I'm going to get it out of the way. I appreciate the tips, guys. I really do. Thank you. It's, you guys helped me out of a bad spot in the last week, but I'm back in it. So, 3 days to go. Hopefully I can get through this, right? Okay. So, guys, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. All that being said, it is now time for shout-outs. It is time for us to give shout-outs to those who have contributed. All right, so let's start with that. Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right, so starting off, overnight, we had Grazy Dream, who subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Grazy Dream, for the subscription overnight. I appreciate that. Piero Scroofy tipped me $1 and says, the fact that so many books still name Tim Schafer as the greatest or most significant or most influential game developer ever only tells you how far video games still are from becoming a serious art. Let me put it this way. I'm actually going to talk about Tim Schafer in today's broadcast. I'm not even kidding. Like, there's a segment here that I am going to be talking about him. In particular, because of the fact of how controversial a figure he is, how polarizing he is, and because he actually had a significant amount to do with E3 this year. So I'm not going to go into a monstrous rant on pre-stream here about Tim Schafer, because I'm already going to talk about him later. In fact, I've got a really good comparison when it comes to Tim Schafer and another particular person involved in pop culture who I feel he is incredibly similar to. All right? So we're going to talk about this later. So thank you for the tip. I appreciate it. Hold on 1 second, everybody. 1 second. Sorry about that. Got distracted, but there's something I had to write on my calendar. It's very important. I had to remember it. Okay. Continuing on. Vacation Tuesday has subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Vacation Tuesday, for the sub. All right, now starting off with people who contributed during the stream when it went live. We have Eternal Napalm, who cheered and said, my top 3 games of E3 2019 are Final Fantasy VII Remake, Link's Awakening, and Doom Eternal. Final Fantasy VII Remake blew me away. It looks fun as hell. Incidentally, Eternal Napalm, I do feel that we have some similar tastes, and I think you will see that once we get to my best of E3 mentions. I think that you're going to maybe hear some of that stuff. Okay? I'm just saying. Yes, you're going to be able to hear the fan, guys. I apologize. It is very hot today here in Washington State. It is 90 degrees outside currently. So I have to have the air conditioner on blast in order to keep this office cool. If I don't have it on blast, this office would be probably about 95 to 100 degrees right now. You're going to hear it during the whole show. There's nothing I can do about it. Also, something, I apologize. I accidentally am broadcasting at 720p. I forgot to upgrade to 1080p before I started the broadcast, and already, by the time I realized it was too late. I don't see any reason to restart the stream, considering the fact that this is just a podcast. It's me talking to you. You don't need to see my nose hairs in 1080p, plus my camera isn't great anyway. So we're just going to go with the 720p, and my apologies that it's 720p for those who are very frustrated about that. Okay? Okay. Let's continue. The Honest Troll cheered, and he said, honest question, why do S? That's it. Why do S? That was the question. Okay, why do S? Why do S? To S or not to S? That is the question. Obviously, Honest Troll wanted to ask something else and probably hit return and sent the cheer before he had a chance to finish his cheer. Poor guy. Poor guy. I feel bad. Well, if you want to ask your question in the stream chat, I can answer it, I guess, for you because you screwed up. It's an honest mistake. It's an honest mistake. And I will answer your question if you type in the stream chat, okay? Why do S? Uzi Go Hard cheered and said swag, 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 swag. So there you go. Thank you for the cheer. No Nice Names 2000 cheers said, Phil, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm actually excited for this podcast today because even though I've done the recap reaction streams to the press conferences, today I actually get to share my cumulative thoughts of what I thought about E3. I get to talk about the best and worst. I get to talk about the gaming schedule. Like, this is going to be a very exciting stream. Plus, of course, I get to hear your reactions to everything too and your personal opinions as well. So it's a really fun stream right now, and I'm actually very pumped for this. I actually love doing E3 stuff every year. I do. But this is my favorite, being able to like do the end of E3 stuff where we can say, oh, here's all the good stuff, here's the bad stuff, etc. This is good. Okay? Your boy Bob did a 200-bit cheer. That actually makes your boy Bob top cheer of the day. That's what I was waiting for. So let's get your boy Bob up here on the leaderboard. And by the way, I want to test something. I want to see if when I update this, if it carries over to my actual podcast screen. Hold on a second. It does. Cool. I found a way to link all of those together. So if I update on one screen, it updates on the other as well, which is really good. I just got to reposition it later. All right, cool. All right, good. Good, good, good. So your boy Bob cheered. He says, I just want to say I had your stream on my TV between conferences at the weekend. Everyone loved the train image. It's amazing. Well, you got to give credit where credit is due. That is for Popsicolo. He created that. And thank you, Popsicolo, for all the stuff that you do as a mod to the stream. And he wanted to make something special for the stream. So here it is. It's really nice. I like it. Very nice. Shout out to Frogger for Viewer's Choice, who tipped me $5 and says, how did you overdraft your bills over $2,000? No, I didn't receive $2,000 in tips in the last week. I hate to tell you that. But I did receive a lot, don't get me wrong, and yeah, my bills were more than that. I told you, like, sadly, right now, because of stuff going on behind the scenes, personal stuff, I was completely strapped for cash, and I'm hoping, I'm just being honest with you guys, I'm hoping that because E3, because new games for the rest of this month, that are going to hopefully bring in more attention, I'm hoping that, you know, because of everything going on that's positive, that within the next 1 to 2 months, I'll be out of this situation, and we'll be back to kind of how we were, where it's not a desperate fucking situation every month. I don't want to be like this every month. This is terrible. I feel awful. I feel awful having to bring it up. I feel awful in general just being in this kind of a situation every month. And I don't want to be like this, you know, all the time. So that's what I'm hoping. Wow, I totally can't do this. The name is too big. Okay, sorry, Frogger for Viewer's Choice, but I have to completely abridge your name. It's way too long. Sorry, man. Didn't fit the leaderboard. But we know what it is. Frogger for Viewer's Choice. But anyway, thank you very much for the tip. $5 tip. Thank you. All right. Dream Catalog is resub for 6 months. Thank you, Dream Catalog. I appreciate that. Cheeseburg the Berg tipped me $1, and it's a troll tip, but I'm gonna read it anyway just to show how dumb my detractors are, because this is hilarious when they say stupid shit like this. You guys ready? All right, you ready? Here we go. Why did Dr. Disrespect get banned for using the bathroom? Yet you're not, after belching and farting loudly numerous times and releasing bodily fluids on stream. Well, let's see. Number one, because belching is not illegal. It may be disgusting. It may be, you know, seen as crude or rude. It's not illegal. Because I didn't actively violate the privacy of others by going into a place where it's illegal to film. Basically, what Dr. Disrespect did completely broke the law. It's illegal in California to film in a public bathroom because it's considered a violation of privacy law. So not only did he violate a law, then he live broadcast it, which violated Twitch's terms of service, which got him banned from Twitch, and then he got his E3 pass revoked. So when you break the law, you pay the price. And he broke the law, and now he's paying the price. It's that simple. All right? There you go. Continuing on. Some guy's leg did a 100-bit cheer. He says, why did you tweet out that you're overdrafted like last time? Because the bottom line is last time, it happened over a week ago, and I was 10 days away from getting paid, and I was like, damn, this is the first time it's this bad. And I wanted everyone to know. Everyone already knows what's going on with me financially, you know, based on that last tweet. There's no reason to tweet it out again. That's fucking excessive, stupid shit. Okay? No Ice Names 2000 cheered and said, if you were Superman, what would you contribute or change to the world? If I were Superman, and what would I contribute or change to the world? I don't know. That's a lot of responsibility. If you're a man that cannot be killed, if you're a man that is, you know, super powerful, invincible, you can fly, you do all this shit. I get the feeling if there were a real life Superman, one of two things would happen. Either they would actually be constantly on the run and hiding because the rest of the world would, number one, want to use him as a tool, and number two, would want to experiment on him and find out what the hell, you know, how does he have these powers? Either that or it would be the complete opposite. The guy's so powerful, he just does whatever the fuck he wants. So maybe sometimes he would do benevolent things, and sometimes he would actually do the opposite just because he fucking feels like it. Because he's so super powerful, no one can stop him, right? He just does whatever he wants. So I think real life Superman would be completely different from comic book Superman. I would hope that I would never be put in that situation. That's too much power, dude. That's too much power, okay? All right, continuing on. DJ Sandex did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, DJ Sandex. Let's see here. The Old Node tipped me $1 and says, enjoy summer in Washington. I have a friend in Shelton, and it looks stunning. I don't know what Shelton is. Is there a Shelton, Washington? I'm not familiar with that at all. Shelton, Washington. But anyway, thank you for the $1 tip. And then I received a $1 tip from a troll that I'm going to completely ignore and laugh at. In fact, hold on a second. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha. You sent me $1 and you're an idiot. Ah ha ha. Thanks for the insult. Okay. So now what I'd like to do is I would like to give a shout out to the top cheerers of the week. Keep in mind it's only Wednesday and this runs until Sunday night. So there's still much chance to get in here. Oh, actually, before we do that, there's some more contributions. Infinite55 just gifted a subscription to Madara is God. So congratulations to Madara is God, who's received a gifted sub, and thank you, Infinite, for the support. That is much appreciated. Some guy's leg just cheered. And he says, if everyone already knows about your money situation, why did you talk about it on stream again today? Because some people just get misconceptions, and they think that, oh, it's over. Oh, you know, Phil got a bunch of tips this last week, so he must be good. No, actually, it's the complete opposite. So, that's why. But thanks for being stupid. Okay. Alright, and I just got a $3 tip from another troll, who I'm not going to read what they said, but what I am going to do is I'm going to laugh like this. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for the $3, stupid head. You are such a dumbass. Alright. And then some guy's leg did another cheer and said, struggle more to mock me. So now I will laugh again. This is the funniest part, is that these people apparently don't like me, but yet they still contribute. It doesn't even make sense. Seriously, like, what are you doing? Hold on, we're going to laugh like Titus. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. There you go. The Titus slap. All right, so now, continuing on. Let's give a shout out to the top cheerers of the week. All right? Those who've contributed via cheering, as I said, this leaderboard runs all week, but it actually will go until Sunday night. So if you would like to get up here and be one of the top contributors of the week, you have a chance to do so. All right? So, first of all, we have a tie for 9th place between The Last Rambo and Timbo Slice. Thank you guys very much. In 8th place, we've got Vote Democrat. 7th place goes to the 2-Bar King. 6th place goes to Egg Gangster. 5th place goes to Spedgy and Egg Gangster are tied for 5th place, so that's my fault. Okay. 4th place goes to Mr. Papavera. 3rd place goes to DJ Runo. 2nd place goes to DJ Sandex. A lot of DJs on the stream this week. And Nihilistic Goldfish, who last night dropped a cheer bomb of 10,000 bits on the Blackout stream. Thank you very much to Nihilistic Goldfish, top cheering contributor of the week. Much appreciated. Okay. I received another $1 troll tip. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Thank you very much. And Egg Gangster Cheer, he says, these stupid heads should know. They go to your stream, they're going to get debunked. That's right. You going to get debunked, son. You going to get debunked. You come to my stream, you get debunked. What the fuck? That's right, 10 bajillion bits. What are you guys talking about? All right, anyway. So, before we get started, because we are going to start in just a moment, everybody. Does anyone else have any other questions, concerns, or does anyone want to contribute before we get started to get a shout out? Because once I start, I'm going to do an intro. The first thing we're going to do, FYI, because this show is going to have 3 segments, okay? It's going to start off with me talking about EA, Nintendo, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Then we're going to do my best, meh, and worst countdowns of E3. And then we're going to be doing the schedule update. So it's going to be in that order, FYI. But remember, if you do contribute, I will give you a shout out, even though I'm doing those, okay? Let me see here. Oh, shout out to Infinite. Infinite actually gifted 2 more subs. I missed them. He gifted a sub to the PS4 Noob and Hodar Targ. So congrats to PS4 Noob and Hodar Targ who have received gifted subs. You guys, enjoy them. And thank you again, Infinite, for the support. Okay. Hold the door, whatever that means. Samus Aaron. Timmy $1, and it's a troll tip. It's a troll tip. Hilarious. Thank you. Ha 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 ha. Another $1 troll tip. Thank you for the troll tips. They are delicious. Okay. Hold the door, put the baby on the floor. What is going on here? Alright, guys. Oh, hold on. Some guy's like is now trolling stream users. What is going on? Why is some guy's like being such a dick? First he insults me, now he's actually insulting other stream users too. This guy's like the ultimate dick. What the hell? Come on, man. We're trying to have a fun, upbeat E3 recap stream. We don't have to have people being jerks in here, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Insular, you're right. Nothing has changed on this stream. People are just assholes. You're absolutely right. Okay. Alright, I think we're going to get started, okay? Let's get started. Let's get this show on the road. I got a lot to talk about. Alright, guys? Actually, here's what I'll do before we start. Let me center the leaderboard because it's not centered. Zoop. There we go. And, alright. You guys ready? Are you ready? Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, here we go.